are these people?
The next one is about what had happened in North Carolina. And I don't know if you remember, but about 3 years ago or so, I interviewed some fired Amazon workers. As I don't even know if it was a How Do We Miss That special or an INN special, but one of the organizations that was trying to independently unionize was out of North Carolina, and I think that their person was not able to make the meeting, but everybody lauded how great this organization was, and kind of how much work they were actually doing. And it was sad to see this week that, and I'm going to go to the screen here, that I got this article that Amazon workers are voting to unionize this North Carolina warehouse. Again, this is Amazon Cause, right? So they're organizing a union vote at the RDU1 fulfillment center in North Carolina. If they win, they'll be the second warehouse organized through election in the country and the first in the South. Now, there have been several failed Amazon independent union votes, and we've covered them all.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There was ONT8 in California. There was ALB1 in Albany. There was the one in Alabama also. Or maybe ALB1 was Alabama in Bessemer. All right. There was the Bessemer. That was the first one. All right, where they were literally changing the patterns on the traffic lights and hiring Pinkertons to dissuade people from voting yes there. This was led by a reverend that everyone literally revered, which is funny. All right. But this week, the 4,700 Amazon workers, by the way, this is from Indie Media Award honoree Left Voice. leftvoice.org. Go support them. Support independent media. All right. IndieMediaAwards.substack.com. You can find all the Indie Media Award honorees. I really don't mention that ever, but I should, because it's a really cool site. But again, 4,700 workers who work at the sprawling RDU1 fulfillment center in Garner, North Carolina, will decide whether to unionize. For weeks, Cause members have had a tent set up outside of the warehouse to talk to workers, to hand out food, and to prepare for their election. Though several other warehouses and 20 contracted Amazon driver companies are technically unionized via a 2023 NLRB ruling called CEMEX, only one warehouse has won a union through election so far, and very famously JFK 8 in Staten Island, where Chris Smalls was the leader and then made a deal with the Teamsters, and now they are the Amazon team. And now they're the Amazon Teamsters. And they're trying still to get a contract. So RDU1 would be the second. And let's talk about one of the things that I actually applaud is the independent union effort. Like JFK 8, in its beginnings, and until 24, like it says, when they affiliated with the Teamsters, the workers at RDU1 are running an independent union campaign. Now, I have a picture of in my head of the meme guy, of the guy in the yellow coat standing behind the tree, licking his lips, and that's the Teamsters. They want this vote to fail. Just like they wanted Chris Smalls eventually to not totally succeed, but get them to a certain point so that the Teamsters could say, well, we'll take it from here and we'll help. So, like the JFK 8 Amazon labor union in its beginnings, right, the workers at RDU1 are running an independent campaign. Carolina Amazonians United for Solidarity and Empowerment, which is CAUSE, like ALU, rose out of the havoc of the COVID pandemic, right? Amazon warehouses, especially massive ones like these, became hotspots for the virus to spread. Workers who kept the economy running and provided life-saving services during COVID were widely recognized again here as essential. Do you see a pattern here with the postal workers last time? All right, and we'll get into it next.
Yeah.
All right. Again, we got Princeton students too, not essential, but so Amazon warehouses were definitely super spreaders. We talked about Pashawn Brown. Remember, she was administering COVID tests as an Amazon employee without any medical treatment or any medical protective equipment. And she was testing all of their, all the employees in the facility. And oh yeah, she got COVID allegedly and she died. She didn't allegedly die. She died, but it's allegedly of COVID. All right. And Care Bear attended her memorial service.
Safe and effective.
A year or even 2 years ago. It's been, I think, 4 years now since Pashawn Brown died. May her memory always be a blessing. But unnecessary death, you know, like it's sad. She worked hard. She was so proud of her job and shit. Like, awful. But like we said, workers kept the economy running, provided life-saving services, were recognized as essential. But for these workers, this recognition created a contradiction with the conditions of their work. Amazon workers saw their coworkers die as the company.
Conditions.
What conditions?
That their conditions are in. The conditions of the conditions that their conditions are in.
Oh yeah. What
Right.
condition my condition was in? I'm picturing the dude doing the Trump actually.
Yeah.
Doing the hammers up the steps. Sorry, we digress. Amazon workers saw their coworkers die as the company continued to pay them poverty wages and failed to protect their health and safety. Yes, they did. The astounding victory of ALU on Staten Island rippled through the world, inspiring new workers to mobilize their coworkers and try to take on corporate giants. Like we said, one of the founders of CAUSE, Reverend Ryan Brown, said that the inspiration from Smalls and ALU was that you can actually do it. You can actually beat these guys. You can actually win. Well, so
I think you can win, but not in the ways that have been done previously.
this is a very hopeful and flowery and wonderful and excited article, but I will say that the vote happened today. And it did not go well for CAUSE, let's just say that. In a vote of 3-1, the union members voted no. Or the warehouse voted no to unionize. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Is right. The company is using Trump's degradation of the board as justification for the union win being thrown out. Right? Talking about like Whole Foods, right? And then if CAUSE wins its election, Amazon would sure to be contested, but they don't have to worry about that. Workers should think beyond the confines of labor law in order to win their demands. It's clearer now than ever, right? That only the militant of the unity of the workers through taking collective action on the shop floor and building power of the strike can affect Amazon's operations enough to win recognition and the fruits of worker power. And not even one facility, because they just sidestepped the facility. Like, you need a unity of all the facilities. It's 200 warehouses around the country. It will take a massive effort. And the Teamsters, again, are licking their chops. Real quick, I'm not going to say who this is from, but I did grab this screenshot from someone on Facebook who pointed out that the Amazon Teamster Division director is making $500,000 a year, while an Amazon worker who's actually doing the union grunt work makes $24 an hour. This is part of what the Teamsters do. They put a layer of management in place that will do their bidding because they're well paid. And they marginalize and silence thousands through somebody like that. Womp womp. You can look it up that they lost the vote. I think it was 66 to 33%. I only had an NBC News article, and I didn't really want to bring corporate media, so fuck corporate media, as we always say here. So, unfortunately, RDU1 will not be organizing, will not be unionizing, but the fight will continue, and I'm sure cause will continue, and I'm guessing that the Teamsters will come in and try to make a deal to support cause. I know that some of the members of the Amazon Teamsters from New York City actually went down there, and I even saw that Chris Smalls, to his credit, went down there as well to try to rally the troops and organize. I don't know how effective he is anymore, or how much.
Remember one thing: the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
48th rule of acquisition.
Is 48th? Was that the 48th?
48.
Ah,
Yep.
thank you. Thank you.
The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
Thank you, Quark. All right.
Yep.
So again, we are supportive of independent labor union movements, especially because it is only the workers of the facility that are trying to organize and make something happen. But here it's probably going to have to take more of an organizing effort across multiple warehouses to shut down a region. You shut down Florida.
Workers of the world, unite.
No, yes. Wrong. Yes. Okay. So, so if you got like Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, you know, the entire South to say, no, we're gonna strike. Not even the whole country. That would then inspire the rest of the country. But it can't just be one facility, obviously, because Amazon sidesteps them and the rest of the country goes, yeah, but I'm not doing that till everybody else does. And that's what we've seen.
Yep.
So we're talking about Amazon and what they're doing.
Jeffrey Bezos.
YouTube does not like when we talk about this. So if you like seeing stories like this, please support the media you want to see. The ways to do that are Cash App, $sign Indie News Network, codashv.com/Indie News Network, paypal.me/Indie News Network, and at our newsletter, INNnewsletter.com, where you can support monthly or annually with a subscription. But you can also subscribe free, and please do. We put out a daily update.
So please, whatever.
These are the incredible people that are our wall of fame. This week we got a annual subscription from Jack Farrell over at Indie Media Today. Thank you so much for that. And our friend James Arkazewski re-upped his monthly subscription over at both of the newsletters for INN as well as Indie Media Today. And we always appreciate that support. We are heavily suppressed. We are demonetized on YouTube because somebody once said that they might not be completely condemning an organization that now has deemed to not be friendly. No, not that one. It's the other thing.
Super safe.
It's hummus.
The safest.
It's we love hummus. We love to eat hummus. It is delicious. Hummus is delicious.
Hummus, delicious tahini spread with the za'atar. It's nice.
A little bit of garlic in there. Yum. Right. But these people have supported our channel and our network.
Sopracell.
They fund the media they want to see, and they support the media they want to see. Best ways to do that: Cash App, codashv.com/Indie News Network, PayPal, and Substack. I see Oaktown Girl in the chat.
Money, please.
Oaktown Girl, we work on a value for value system here. And that means that we don't do any ad reads and we don't do any sponsorships. We don't read out promo codes. Charlie Mack Friday night. That's right. Charlie Mack Friday night hooked us up. Natalie hooked us up Friday night. Kameshwari Kate. So many people, really. We're so grateful, and we work hard to try to bring a high quality of show and, you know, high quality information that hopefully you're not hearing elsewhere, and perspective that you may not be getting elsewhere. And that's why we do what we do. These amazing people have not disrespected INN, but YouTube certainly has, because they've demonetized our channel. The best ways to do it are there on that board. Cash App, $ Indie News Network, kodashfee.com/Indie News Network, paypal.me/Indie News Network, and innnewsletter.com, where you can subscribe for free, but also support with a monthly or annual subscription. Money, please, as he likes to say with his little sound bit.
Money, please.
Thank you. So it is.
You gotta watch Parks and Rec, first of all. But yes.
That's our wall
Cash
of
App,
fame.
Ko-fi,
PayPal, Substack. That's
all that
it.
stuff.
Yep. Hook us up if you can. If you're not, share the show. Share the damn
You know what?
show.
Don't.
So please, whatever.
Whatever. But here's the way to do that. Cash App, Ko-fi, PayPal, and Substack. Those are our links. Those are the people we love the most.
Please.
A lot of them are hanging out right here. Support independent media, everyone. We just fucking lost the stream. No, you're too early on that. Support independent media, everyone.
No.
We're going to boats. I love you all. We'll see you soon. Now you can do it.
Yeah. Bye-bye, fam.
Bye, Felicia.
No! We just fucking lost the stream. Thank you.
Can keep giving us nothing and think we're bluffing about coming for your heads. Why play civil if you won't listen to 50,000 dead? And now we know our mission, we form a militia, make Congress a prison. No, I play civil when all these dead won't make you listen. What's more American than slaying your oppressors? What's more American than liberty or death first? God, I thought we were founded on abolishing the tyranny of those who would starve a village all to live empirically. And I regret that I have only one life to give for my cause now that I can see the cause so clearly. See, I want our leaders, regardless of party, to fear me.